Just wait.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Your worship, all members of council are present and the hour is 7 o'clock.
Thank you. We'll call the meeting to order. Moved by Councillor Clark, seconded by Councillor Corbett, that this meeting be opened at 7 p.m. All in favor? Carried. And just a comment, I think we should have Fire Chief LaBelle here every council meeting, and then we'll have full chamber. Moved by Councillor Corbett, seconded by Councillor Clark, that the minutes of the regular meeting of council held February 14th, 2023, and special council meetings held February 15th and February 23rd, 2023, be adopted as circulated. All in favor? Carried.
Thank you.
Any disclosure of pecuniary interest? Hearing none, we'll move forward. Tonight, we have a special presentation. It's 25 years of service award for Fire Chief Gilles LaBelle. Gilles LaBelle was appointed, or he joined the Bonfield Fire Department in 1997 at the young age of 32 years old.
That's all and everything.
On July 10th, 2012, he was appointed captain at Fire Hall number 2. That was the Rutherglen Fire Hall, right?
Yeah.
On February 13th, 2018, he was appointed as acting deputy chief. On August 14th, 2018, he was appointed as acting fire chief. In 2019, he became the fire chief. And we'd like to make a presentation to you. And I'd like to ask Steve if you would come down with me. Steve is our chair of the fire department.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You need more hands. And this is the fire services long service medal is hereby awarded to Gilles LaBelle in sincere appreciation of 25 years of courageous and dedicated service to the residents of Ontario, protecting their lives and property from fire. And this comes from John Pegg, Fire Marshal of Ontario. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I might make a couple of comments. How important our fire department is in our communities. We have 2 fire halls and the main fire hall here in Bonfield. And also we have first responders. And if you've ever had the need of calling a first responder to your home, and you can really appreciate our first responders in our municipality. I've not only called myself, but my family not too long ago, we had to call, and I certainly appreciate the time that you're training and what you do for our community.
Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to say a few words?
I'd just like to thank all the guys that's behind me. I couldn't have done it without these guys and the family. That's it. That's what I got.
Thank you.
You can go train now.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, you might want to wait for all the guys to leave because they don't want to stick around for the rest of the meeting.
Now they're leaving.
Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks.
Good
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you next.
Okay, we'll move on to minutes and reports from the municipal committees and boards. And number one is the planning advisory.
So we actually have an upcoming meeting. We haven't had a meeting, so our upcoming meeting is the date of the week now, but it's going to be before our next council meeting. So
Okay. And the fire department.
We haven't had a meeting to report since the last meeting, so nothing new. But we're looking at increasing the size of our committee.
Okay. Recreation and fitness.
We haven't had a meeting since the last meeting, but we have one coming up that will be before the next meeting. We have run an event. We ran our Family Day event. It was pretty well received. There was quite a few people there and everybody had fun. And I guess our next bigger event that we're going to run is Easter. And that's with a community member as well, being involved, heavily involved in that.
Yes, I did attend the fire or the, not the fire.
family.
Steve was building the fire. And that's what threw me off. I did attend at the Family Day, and the hot chocolate was excellent, and everybody seemed to really enjoy themselves. So it looked like it was a fun day. I kind of got too cold, so I went home. His fire wasn't
Your
very
file wasn't
good.
big enough.
Library.
Our next meeting is next week. So there hasn't been one since the last.
Thank you. General government, we haven't had a meeting. Police services, we haven't had a meeting neither.
Coming up next month.
Next month, yeah.
Yes.
Emergency management, we have not had a meeting, but
I can give a quick update. We've prepared our emergency management plan for review of council, and that'll be presented to you folks next council meeting. And under that review, you'll get to see all the great improvements we're making to the emergency management plan in the community.
Great.
Thanks, Al.
thank you, Al. And public works
We'll have a meeting tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, do we have any motions?
Not out of committee, no.
No. And then we're going to reports from the non-municipal committees and boards. Phenom. North Bay Matawa Conservation Authority.
We just had a meeting 2 weeks ago, and the meeting minutes are attached. For the most part, that meeting was was largely about acquiring some land that they traded with a municipal golf course. But the meetings are attached there. There wasn't anything crucial over that meeting.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was just
Well, I think it's interesting, and that comes into planning what all of the things that the Conservation Authority won't be, the services that they won't be providing to us, and we'll learn more about them with the planning, because that falls under the planning board. Castle Home. and Bonfil Nonprofit Seniors Housing.
Yes, so we have a meeting scheduled for March 20th.
Oh. Okay. Did you go over and visit the site?
I just quickly drove by.
I think they said there's quite a lot of activity there. I'm anxious to see it.
Mhm.
Probably all the people that are waiting to get in there as well. No notice of motion?
Nope,
No consideration of bylaw,
no bylaws.
disbursements. Moved by Councillor Corbett, seconded by Councillor Clark, that council approve the general accounts for the township of Bonfield as indicated in the disbursement report dated February 28, 2023, in the amount of 129.9647. Any questions? All in favor? Carried.
Sorry, Your Worship. Thank you.
Next, we have the correspondence and information. And the first one is a motion of support to repeal Bill 23. Moved by Councillor Corbett, seconded by Councillor Clark, that the Council of the Township of Bonfield supports the City of Hamilton's resolution of December 5th, 2022, requesting the province to repeal Bill 23 and to extend the commenting period, and that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the City of Hamilton. All in favor? Carrie?
Here, I can pass it back.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Just pass them back this way.
Michael, I apologize, councillors.
All good.
The next one is a report to council from the planning. Moved by Councillor Clark, seconded by Councillor Corbett, that the manager of planning and development recommends to council that the planning advisory committee obtain a clerk for the purposes of clerking and assisting the secretary of the planning advisory committee during committee meetings. Be it hereby resolved that council approves this recommendation. Any comments? All in favor? And then the next one is St. Bernadette's Parish. Moved by Councillor Corbett, seconded by Councillor Featherstone, whereas the St. Bernadette's Parish has requested council's consideration in a donation for their annual parish picnic to be held July 30th, 2023. Be it hereby resolved that council approves a donation. By how much? What was the usual amount that we gave?
Last year, they received $200.
200?
Yes.
Is everyone in favor of the 200?
Yep. I appreciate the fact that we get advertisement for it. State that. I appreciate the fact that we get advertisement for it. So we're purchasing the ability to have some advertisement to show support from the municipality and also ensure that the citizens know that the municipality supports it. So
Exactly. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Councillor McGuinness, seconded by Councillor Featherstone. The council refers the 2023 Castle Home Municipal Operating Levy to the General Government Committee. All in favor? Carrie. Moved by Councillor McGinnis, seconded by Councillor Featherstone, that the council refers the 2023 District of Nipissing Social Services Administration Board levy to the General Government Committee. All in favor? Carried. The next one is moved by Councillor McGinnis, second by Councillor Featherstone, that council refers the North Bay Perry Sound District Health Unit levy to the General Government Committee. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Councillor McGinnis and seconded by Councillor Featherstone, that resolution number passed at the regular council meeting held February 14th, 2023, regarding the TD loan for the CAT motor grader be amended by removing all reference to the interest rate. All in favor? Carried.
Thank you.
The next one. Oh, got ahead of myself. That's opposition to Bill 3. Does anybody have any comments on this? Do you want to support this? You want to, or is this just information? Motion of support. They want a motion of.
If council would like to support it, then I will bring it back at the next meeting.
I'd like to see a resolution. on it.
You want to support it?
I'd like to see a resolution on it for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll have it on next council
Oh,
agenda.
well, that's kind of, we're supporting the one motion and this is kind of against it.
No, one is.
Your
Bill
worship.
20 Sorry, go ahead.
Counselor, if you want to go first.
Oh, this is about the mayor's powers. Bill 3 is about the strong mayor's powers. It's really Toronto and Ottawa, but it may have ramifications for our smaller municipalities in the future. So we want to have a bigger say in it. So that's Bill 3. Bill 23 was the Build Homes Faster. So we definitely don't want, we were supporting that motion as well. But this is about the strong mayors.
But they're saying this motion is to construct more housing in Ontario.
No, that's
No,
Bill
no.
23.
That's right. And we supported not to have it.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
And this one is Bill 3.
Just refer it then for support.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Any new business?
No new business.
Unfinished business. National Wall of Remembrance Association advertising that was, it was to donate.
Yes, for advertising, and council asked for more information and to have it back on this agenda. So I brought them back up, and I have motions prepared if council would like to move forward with those.
Any comment?
So again, my concern, I guess, is that, just with us having such a tight budget, if there's no timeline for this, if we could wait until after the budget is passed. to
I
see if-
thought there was a timeline.
There are timelines,
So-
yes.
And this would be that we got, because I logged onto their website and I couldn't find our name. There's like scores and scores of corporations, but I couldn't find Bonfield. We gave last year.
To the NWR,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
There is, if counselor is interested, there is a book that they print and give us every year, and our advertising is in there.
Yeah, I know. This is like right across Canada. It's pretty huge. It's a good organization from what I read.
So I'm going to read it in moved by Councillor McGuinness, second by Councillor Featherstone, that the Corporation of the Township of Bonfield supports the WOR National Wall of Remembrance Association in the form of a business card size sponsorship in the amount of $319 plus taxes to support this project. Canadian Fallen is the virtual component of the National Wall of Remembrance in Kingston, Ontario. It is built on the foundation of creating a single place of remembrance for all of Canada's fallen soldiers from the War of 1812 through Afghanistan. It celebrates the men and women who fell while serving and protecting this great country. All in favor? Carried.
Thank you.
Is there an addendum?
The
Oh, this
courageous-
is the
yes.
second part,
And
sorry.
I believe from the report I submitted to council last week, Courageous K9, we only endorsed 1 year through the last 5 years. So it's a council if they want to this year or not.
For,
For
sorry.
Courageous K9,
Okay.
we only supported them once through the last 5 years.
Okay. Moved by Councillor McGuinness, seconded by Councillor Featherstone. Whereas Courageous Companions provide certified service dogs to military veterans and first responders suffering from physical and/or psychological injuries as a result of their service. And whereas service dogs are provided free of cost, with Courageous Companions relying entirely on the support of individuals, service organization, businesses, and community. Be it hereby resolved that the Council of the Township of Bonfield supports this project by sponsoring an advertisement space business card size for the cost of $295 plus taxes. Any comments? All in favor?
No, I think Donna's got a
Oh,
comment.
yeah, I think that there's many organizations such as this one, and I'm not sure, is there a link to Bonfield for this organization? Again, the Wall of Remembrance is different, it's national and it's, our servicemen, but I think for something like this, what I would like to see in future, not now, but some kind of application where donations kind of go through a process so that we know where we are. And Andre gave an excellent report so that we can actually now sort of track and see where we're going. But I'm not inclined to support this.
You're not.
No.
I mean, I would think we should try and keep our money more local than. And so that kind of speaks to the point I wanted to make, which is, I think, and my hope is that as council, we will develop a policy, or staff will develop a policy that will be endorsed by council to, one, kind of scope out how much money we want to put towards advertisements and or sponsorships in a year, so we can budget that appropriately, and the scope of projects we want to support. Whether there's a geographical boundary to it, whether it's links to the municipality, there has to be something there, right? So right now, there's nothing really guiding us other than Deputy Clerk Gagne did provide great information about, what past councils have done, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to have kind of more wholesome information to be able to kind of guide our decision-making moving forward, but.
Okay, so I will call the motion one more time. All in favor? Okay.
It's like defeated on it.
Which is a confirmatory bylaw. Moved by Councillor McGinnis, seconded by Councillor Featherstone. Where council deems it expedient to pass 3 readings of the following bylaw at this session, be it hereby resolved that a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council from February 14th, 2023 to February 28th, 2023 be read a first, second, and third time, passed and numbered 2023-07, and that the said bylaw be signed by the mayor and clerk, sealed with the seal of the corporation, and be engrossed in the bylaw book. All in favor? Carried. What time is it?
7:25.
Hmm?
7:25.
Moved by Councillor McGinnis, seconded by Councillor Featherstone, that this meeting be adjourned at 7:25 PM. All in favor? Carried. Meeting adjourned. There. That's it. Oh.
How's it going? Minute?
Can I have the last motion, please?